When I was 13 years old, I had a dream to dunk basketball. That dream became a reality. I took my vertical from 20 inches and touching 9 feet to dunking at 5'9" with ease. So here's how I did it. Plyometrics are basically a stimulant for your nervous system. They increase your vertical because they increase the elastic energy storage you have. It's like the same way with the car engine. You have a big block and it's powerful, but it's not at its full potential. But once you slap a turbo on it, then it becomes super powerful and it can reach its full potential. It's the same way with your vertical jump. Strength training is like just a big block, but once you add the plyometrics, it's like adding that turbo on top of the engine and you reach your full potential and then you become a freak athlete. This is why we do both strength training and plyometric training, because if you did just strength training, then you would lose your elastic ability to be able to jump and you basically turn into a powerlifter. So that's why we do both. Here's my list for the best plyometrics for a 2-foot jumper. At number 1, we have seated box jumps. These are great because you start from a squatted position into a jump, which correlates to a 2-foot jump, more than a 1-foot jump. Number 2, we have toe tuck jumps. These are good because they allow intent and they increase your stretch shortening cycle because of the rapid up and down. It's kind of like a pogo jump, but you're tucking your legs so you're going for height. At number 3, we have pogo jumps. Pogo jumps are good for 2-foot jumping. With low ground contact times, they help with your stretch shortening cycle. And number 4, we have weighted jumps. Weighted jumps are also good. Some people might not consider this as a plyometric. Jumping motion in there, along with the weights, is definitely good for 2-foot jumping because it allows you to drive intent. And number 5, we have sprints. Sprints are very good with low ground contact times and the rapid acceleration. They basically mimic a jump and they use the same muscles. Number 6, we have drop jumps. Now people confuse this with depth jumps. Drop jumps is a jump off of a high object onto the ground and you're reacting as fast as you can to jump back up. And at number 7, we have depth jumps. Depth jumps are for height. Depth jumps, you're aiming to jump higher. You don't really care about the ground contact time. And for a final one, the most important plyometric of all is max approach jumps. Max approach jumps is the best thing you can do to increase your vertical. You work on your technique, it drives intent, you have a goal to reach. If you want to dunk, you have to be doing max approach jumps at least once a week. Otherwise, you will not increase your vertical at all, or you might increase your vertical little. You will not reach your full potential. You got to do all these other ones too, but max approach jumps is the most important one. These you can include, but you want to focus on this one. If you don't have a good technique, you're not going to jump high and you won't dunk. If you really want to jump higher, you have to implement all these plyometric workouts into macro cycles. The macro cycle is a 6-month training period with 6 mesocycles. A mesocycle is a 1-month training period. So for your first mesocycle, you start with strength and then you implement some of these plyometrics with the strength phase. So say like Tuesday and Thursday, you'd have your plyometrics. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you'd have your lift days. And you do that for your whole macro cycle. That's how you include all these plyometrics with your strength lifting. You get the best of both worlds. You increase your strength and you increase your elasticity. So when you do both of this, you turn into a freak athlete, and this is how you get to a 40-inch vertical or a 50-inch vertical. Over time, if you just keep doing this, you get better at it and you know how to implement all these variables into your training at the right time. That is how you jump higher, and that is how you become a great athlete. I'll leave a link in the description below for THB strength training. Go check them out if you want to jump higher. And thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe.